right field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Athletics going up against the Chicago White Sox.
And now.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Chicago White Sox.
About to get started here, and on the mound in this one, Martin Perez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Now fly ball to right center. Tachman nabs it, and there's one away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Got the bat going too soon at strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Got him looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. This is J.J. Bleday. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Bleday patrolling center field, hitting third in the lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Robert hustling after it. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole into the right.
Man at second. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. That's out number 3. The A's strand 1. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here on the south side, today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Mike Tachman leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Severino kicks, deals.
Ball, that's out.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Robert now. Yeah, that's fouled off. No outs, runner on second. Next pitch way upstairs. Just missed. Next offering way upstairs. Swings through the sweeper.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Up the middle. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
Take a look at the lineup.
Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi up here.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Tap foul at the plate. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. Tauchman stands at third with one gone in the inning.
One ball.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Andrew Vaughn now. Up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Here on the south side, new inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Perez back to work. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
That's to third, Rojas. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, left fielder.
So here's Brown at the plate.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And that one hit to first. Can't field it cleanly. The throw is still in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And the A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at right field. Here's Josh Rojas.
Third baseman, Josh Rojas.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Lede. One up, one down.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a miss.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Fastball is outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him swinging. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, called strike. Severino. Foul ball. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Luis Urias.
Luis Urias.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So up next, Jacob Wilson. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is downstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
That one hurts right there as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over, Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
Butler, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Left-hand batter waits.
Hey.
And fouled off. Urias over at second. Wilson at first with no outs. Ground ball right side, could be two. To second for one. On the ball, two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Caught looking his first time up. And that's down and away. On the ground, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Doubled his first time. Checks over to first. Back safely. That one fouled off. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground, out to short. They get the force. Third out. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Brooks Baldwin. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The shortstop takes a ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Corey Lee. Just missed.
At the ball.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. And strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Next pitch is outside. And that one ripped to left. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Mike Tauchman. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Here's the throw. But it's offline. He will score. It's 1-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down, runner at first. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. 0 for 1 so far. That one in there across the letters.
0-1.
Tauchman leads off first with 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The delivery to Robert. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Struck out swinging his first time.
Andrew Benintendi.
And that's in there at the knees. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Perhaps
No
not
ball,
quite
2
ready to
strikes.
hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Just
Inside,
off the
1-1.
inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That
No
one
bent off the
just
plate. Ball
misses.
2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one not close. And a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here on the south side, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Shea Langoliers. Just missed. In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a ground ball to first. Vaughn takes
Got
it to the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the
Now
leadoff man.
First baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge. And that one is downstairs. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Grounded out his first time up. And it's fouled away. Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. That misses the zone, and 1-1. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. A changeup missing. 3-2 now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Inside, and that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now here is Seth Brown.
All right, Sox, let's go.
Outside low. Ball 1.
The 2-out
Counts
walk.
1-0.
Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn.
Ball, that's off the plate.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On the ground to first. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for Chicago, Josh Rojas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Come on, White Sox.
Man at second. That one to first, Soderstrom. He steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Lenny Sosa now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch just misses.
Ball one,
This is a
no strikes.
situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Ball,
And that's
out.
outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 3.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Miguel Vargas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball in for a strike, 3-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Vargas, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Vaughn on third with 2 out. That misses. Yeah, the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one drilled left field. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. The White Sox leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here on the south side, ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Luis Urias. Perez back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. Vaughn takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Walked his first time. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2.
Good eye in that spot. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls.
All tied
2
up, and
strikes.
we're at the top of the 5th. Struck him out looking. So the lineup flips over. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tachman on the move to the alley. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. Back at right field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Brooks Baldwin. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these White Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Bleday on the move. One down.
Now batting, catcher, Corey.
Here's the catcher to hit. Corey Lee doubled his first time up.
Come on, Lee.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Foul ball there. And a 1-1. This one popped up, middle of the infield. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Urias makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Out to short, Baldwin. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday digs in now. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Inside, just missed. And that is out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lifted in the air, out to left. Brings it in. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. So here's Robert now.
Center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Late swing fouled off.
That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
And that's ball 1.
Come on, White Sox.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Luis Severino out of the game, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
So a new
Athletics,
pitcher on the mound for the A's,
Number
Michelle
47.
Otañez.
Michelle Otañez.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late with the swing there. Movement in the bullpen.
0-2,
Tyler Ferguson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Leclerc, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That
Ball 1.
misses, and the count is 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And here is Josh Rojas. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Second baseman, Lenny
And next to hit for the Sox, Lenny Sosa. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. There's the strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now 2-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take.
Miguel Vargas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Benintendi, the lead runner at second. Rojas at first, 2 out of the inning. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So bases all loaded up. So now it's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas. That's outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Out to short. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. 7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Frazier Ellard. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Now that's smacked to right center. Roberts makes the play. 1 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gus Varland appears to be getting loose. Boozer, a left-hander, also throwing. And now the count is even. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
Ball
a
2.
little bit low. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. Ellard, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. That's in there. Strike 1. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. Still tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
A's.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Ferguson. Brooks Baldwin getting ready to hit.
The shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
Swing and a miss as he was late that
0-1's the
time.
count.
To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. And that's
Ball.
off
That's
the inside edge. And that is ball 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And now it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ball, that's in.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Safe.
Ferguson keeping an eye on him.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Fastball is
that ball went
outside. Inside.
Ball two.
That's ball two. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Luis Robert Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one's in there. And now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Out to center. Lede makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That's a little
that
high.
pitch is up.
And now it's even 1-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gus Varland.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 37.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias.
Leading off for the Athletics, third baseman, Luis Urias.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Justin Anderson getting loose out there. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out front, rip foul. Misses
Ball
off the
inside.
inside, and the count is even 2-2.
Three and two.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, number 5.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That clips the corner. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Headed towards the corner. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Go ahead run on base. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Man at second. Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 2 away.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Making a move at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Yuri Ruiz. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. 1 for 3. And that one upstairs.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Outside, and it's 2-0. Laser, base hit, coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. They laid it in the 8th.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The count 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gus Varland will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm, Cam Boozer.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom.
Come on, White Sox.
That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. That's
One
way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 3 and the White Sox 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Leclerc.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Benintendi in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Activity in the bullpen. Mason Miller, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. And the 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman Josh Rojas.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Ryan Ramos.
Number 44.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. And that drops in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
A move coming at third base, and on the pinch run for the White Sox, Michael A. Taylor. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swung on, belted. Butler gives chase, long run. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So two in scoring position with one out. Vargas will hit next. Bunting gets it down to first. Soderstrom throws to first in time. Tie ball game as they get the second out, but the run scores.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Leclerc departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. T.J. McFarland.
T.J. McFarland.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And the runner's coming home. Squeeze attempt misses. Out at the plate. He tries to steal home, and that ends the inning. But they score twice and even it up late. Through 8 full, all tied up at 3 apiece. Now into the game, Brian Ramos. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Michael A. Taylor. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. So digging in, Zach Geloff.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
First pitch just misses. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jordan Leisure getting ready to go. Anderson getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moves under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Pinch hitter coming on, Miguel Andujar.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Number 22, Miguel Andujar.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Luis Urias now at the plate. This ball's chopped on the ground. Slings it across, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. So remaining in the game defensively, Miguel Andujar. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. Liner, and this could be trouble. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. There's the strike.
0-1.
The winning run on second base. Just off the inside edge. The other way, makes the catch, 1 down.
He made it.
Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late swing, fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Winning run at third, 2 down. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's a 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
To the right side,
foul.
and it's just foul. That was close. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
On to extra innings. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Number 5.
Boozer back to work. And the sweeper is off the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Butler.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now here is Yuri Ruiz. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. And there's a ball. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That one out to right. Topman. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the
So a
A's.
new pitcher on the mound for the A's,
Number
Grant Holman.
67.
Now it's going to be Brian Ramos getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And that's downstairs and outside. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped in the air, left field on Duhar. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first,
perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Lenny Sosa.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Sliced hard but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for the
We're
White
back,
Sox.
and on the mound is the closer, Justin Anderson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Stepping in, J.J. Bleday. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Anderson ready to work. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled to first.
No, he's
safe.
safe.
And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
And now Shea Langoliers. And that one misses up and in.